opposition leader of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Moise Katumbi, says he has not given up on his bid to stand in this year's presidential election. Mr. Katumbi was hoping to get into DR Congo after a 2-year self-imposed exile, but the authorities twice blocked his entry, leaving him stranded in neighboring Zambia. It means he could miss the Wednesday's deadline to register his bid. Mr. Katumbi was sentenced to 36 months in prison over illegally selling property that did not belong to him. The former Katanga governor is now seeking the intervention of the African Union and the regional body to ensure he is allowed to return home and file his nomination. The Ethiopian government says it has sent a high-level delegation to Eritrea for talks with the rebel Oromo Liberation Front. The official Ethiopian news agency reports that the delegation, which is led by Foreign Minister Workneh Gebreyhu and Oromo State Governor Lima Magrasa, is due to meet OLF leader Dawood Ibsa. The OLF, which has been fighting for the self-determination of people in Ethiopia's Oromo region, has not yet accepted Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's call to all foreign-based opposition groups to return home to pursue their aims by peaceful means. Until June, the rebel group had been on Ethiopia's list of banned terrorist organizations. In Egypt, at least 9 people have been injured after a collision near a bridge in central Cairo caused an explosion. Spokesman for the Health Ministry says it's not immediately clear what exactly caused the blast, but a faulty car battery might have been responsible. Officials say the flames from the destroyed car spread to a minibus with debris and metal scattered close by. All the injured people were immediately transferred to the hospital. The World Health Organization says its preliminary laboratory results indicate a cluster of cases of the Ebola virus in North Kivu province in the Democratic Republic of Congo. According to the Health Ministry, 4 people have tested positive for Ebola in and around Mangina, a town of about 60,000 people. This latest outbreak comes 8 days after the Ministry of Health declared the official end of an Ebola outbreak in Equateur province, some 2,500 kilometers from North Kivu. The WHO says the virus is likely to spread over tens of kilometers, posing a high regional risk given its proximity to borders.
WHO said the new cluster of cases is occurring in an environment which is very different from previous locations, as it is an active conflict zone, and added that the major barrier will be safely accessing the affected population. The agency added that it is working closely with the government to quickly address the outbreak.
Vanilla farmers in Uganda have turned to weapons to protect their lucrative crops as a rising global demand for vanilla has seen thieves raid their farms to steal pods for sale. This has forced the farmers to arm themselves or hire armed guards. According to the country's Farmers Cooperative Union, at least 100 people have been killed so far in vanilla theft-related incidents.
Rising prices of vanilla on the global market have become a threat to farmers in Uganda rather than a blessing, as armed thieves descend on farms to steal vanilla pods, which are later sold off to unscrupulous brokers. Farmers like Domenico Muzungu in the country's west have been forced to arm themselves or hire services of security guards to deter the vanilla hunters and to ward off thieves.
Vanilla matures after 9 months. We're forced to sleeplessly guard it both day and night, even if there are mosquitoes biting us. We would like the government to provide proper regulations for the sale of vanilla because all this illegal trade by foreigners is under the government's watch.
Some farmers have resorted to harvesting immature vanilla pods to save their crop, introducing poor quality vanilla to the market. The valuable beans are used to flavor various products from ice cream to coffee. Rwenzori Farmers Cooperative, which supports vanilla farmers in the region, is holding workshops for farmers on how they can protect their crop better and work together with security agencies to promote vanilla.
We look at close to 100 farmers that have lost their lives. Some of them lose their lives when they are heading to steal the vanilla, and because the vanilla fields are protected by maybe armed guards, other locally armed people with spears and guns, then they end up maybe spearing the person within the field. Others lose their lives because the thieves attack when they are armed. Others lose their lives because there are certain fights that come up, especially if you come, advance me the money, and you say, I'll give you the crop, and maybe at the end of the season, I don't honor, then we end up maybe getting into a fight, and then, the shooting starts.
Police say they are working with various agents to improve security for farmers. But farmers say police are not doing enough to deter thieves and are demanding improved security.
Home to over 18 million people and known for its bustling streets, Cairo over the years has been a hub for citizens from across the globe. Along the way, several characteristics were cemented in its culture and are identifiable today as being solely Egyptian. Cairopolitan, an art gallery in this commercial city, is depicting the daily life of a Cairene with these symbols hung on walls and shelves. They arouse a sense of nostalgia for the visiting city dwellers.
The whole idea is in the method. It doesn't matter which products we make, but what matters is that we include these forgotten but iconic elements that are characteristics of Cairo. For example, in London or Paris or any other cosmopolitan city like Cairo, they always have distinctive features, such as the phone booth or the double-decker buses in London. But what makes us stand out here is usually lost in the hustle and bustle of the city. So all we did was extract these features from the chaos and turn them into products.
The products are displayed in a gallery to explain the deeper meaning and symbolism behind them. Pencil cases designed to look like the staple Egyptian baladi or pita bread, and notebooks with covers of pictures of old bus tickets can be found in the gallery.
Everything you see here first had a prototype. There were several trials and concepts, and we were aiming to create in this gallery what people could understand. In the coming phase, we'll create a space for anyone to come and exhibit, hosting artists for their own exhibitions.
One of my goals is to expand, but in a way that would also spread our culture more, the culture of design, and for us to learn from those who come here and look at our work. We aim to win over all those who are interested in this type of art for our project to continue.
Visitors are allowed to purchase items within the gallery, but the founders won't stop there. They aim to develop and expand their pool of ideas, preserving Egypt's character even further.